What's up, nature lovers? I'm Nick, and in this video you'll explore the beautiful province of Krabi like never before. We'll teach you how to avoid the crowds and find all of the hidden gems. Give me just 30 minutes and you will plan your trip like a real local. Back in the days when we first moved to Thailand, Krabi was our first home. Even though we'll be living in Chiang Mai for the past 3 years, we still often visit this magical province in southern Thailand. And soon you'll see why and how. The natural beauty here in Krabi is just unreal. At the beginning of this year, we needed a break. So we decided to visit Krabi again and film what a perfect 10-day holiday looks like for us. So yeah, we are really excited to finally share with you all of our favorite places that 90% of travelers completely miss. Make sure to watch our travel guide for northern Thailand. Krabi and Chiang Mai are just a short flight apart. Trust me, there is no better combination. And now, just sit and enjoy. Let's talk about why we normally skip famous Ao Nang. And before we dive into the best places to stay nearby, let's see what Ao Nang is really like. Yes, the beach is often crowded, the water can be murky, and the boats are noisy. But let's be real, it's not all that bad. We still like to come to Ao Nang, especially in the late afternoon. The beach is much more peaceful, and in the far end, next to the towering cliff, you'll find the starting point for an activity you can't miss. That's right, let's do the famous Monkey's Trail. It's not hard, just simply follow the wooden stairs until you reach the next beach. Soft golden sand and stunning limestone cliffs. This beach perfectly captures what Krabi is all about. The views are absolutely amazing, and if you're lucky, you're gonna spot a lot of monkeys. The most common are macaques, so be cautious. No matter how cute they may seem, avoid feeding them and making eye contact. They can be quite cheeky. And of course, don't forget a bottle of water and non-slip footwear. Located just next to Ao Nang Beach, you'll find Nopparathara, a quieter, less known stretch of sand that's almost never crowded. But why is it like that? Well, it's simple. The sand isn't as beautiful, there's no shade to escape the sun, and it's a busy spot for long-tailed boats. But like I said, it's not all that bad. When the sun goes down and the tide is low, these two beaches quickly transform into the natural masterpiece. And of course, the locals also know how to make a good show, setting the scene perfectly for what's coming up next. Welcome to the best and biggest market in Ao Nang. This vibrant place is located just opposite from the beach. Even if you don't love hustle and bustle, this exciting blend of local culture, street food and entertainment you have to experience at least once. Eating street food in Thailand is safe and delicious. This is definitely a highlight of our trip, so don't hesitate to try new dishes and savor the exotic flavors you'll remember forever. From unique desserts and fresh seafood, there is something for everyone. Here you're gonna find plenty of cheap clothes and souvenirs, and also it's a great spot to hang out with both locals and fellow travelers. It's finally time. Let's talk about our favorite place to stay. As you know, almost every time we prefer to skip Ao Nang and other mainstream places. And honestly, why not when the gems like this one are just behind the corner? You'll be close to everything yet still enjoy the ultimate peace. So this long stretch of soft white sands and beautiful clean water is actually the place where we always stay. This paradise is called Klong Muang Beach. This beach is almost 2 kilometers long. During the high tide, it's absolutely gorgeous, with a perfect mix of some luxury resorts and some basic accommodation options. Along the beach, you'll find many charming restaurants like this one. And the best part, it's never crowded, even during peak season. And there's plenty of natural shade. Sounds perfect, right? Well, here's the catch. During low tide, the beach completely disappears. It's a fair trade-off and perfect for morning walk or jog. But for us, low tide means adventure elsewhere. Rather than waiting for the tide, we take advantage of Krabi's many activities. And for those who prefer to chill, there's a swimming spot close to the pier, ready anytime. I guess every time when we are planning some activities, we all check weather forecast. But here in tropics, it's never gonna be precise. But no matter which activities are you planning, there is something even more important. This is a tide forecast. This forecast is highly accurate and tides are changing usually every 6 hours. Here is how it looks like on Klong Muang Beach. So if you are planning to visit this one, it's important to arrive during high tides. This little detail can make a big difference. So every time we are planning boat trips, checking tide forecast is a must. For example, famous 5 Islands tour is the best during low tides. And in beautiful Hong Island Lagoon, you can enter just during high tides. And while you're booking a tour, of course, nobody's gonna mention you this. And we ended up disappointed too many times. Famous for its breathtaking views and chill vibes, just next to Klong Muang laying beautiful Tubkaek Beach. This area is home to some of the most luxurious hotels in Thailand. And yeah, it's easy to see why. Since the beach itself cannot be owned by any fancy hotel and it almost always belongs to the country, I think it's perfectly fine just to grab a drinks and to enjoy peacefully your day in this beautiful paradise. There is now even a small Starbucks which is open for everyone. Let's see how these places line up on the map. Next to the famous Ao Nang Beach is Nopparathara. Then just follow the coast and you're gonna reach to Klong Muang. The beach starts from the boat cafe and then just keep going along the sandy stretch until you spot this tiny island. This is the place where we usually stay. For us, this area is the most beautiful and you'll find many restaurants and cozy cafes. Towards the pier, the beach is also nice and there's plenty of accommodation. Just continue the same way and in a few minutes you'll be at Tubkaek Beach. Two wheels, open roads and endless views. Exploring the province by bike is always a game changer.
I'm a songless bird, I'm a flightless word. Is this really me? I'm a sunless sky, got no alibi for what's become of me. I'm a heatless flame, every day is the same. Don't expect nothing from me. I'm a loaded gun, but I'm stuck in the mud of this troubled philosophy.
No matter where you are coming from, you'll have to admit, Krabi and Phanga's nature is really next level. And in this video, we'll show you all of the best and the most unique places you must explore. We'll start with Ding Dang Doi. This is a short uphill walk on the well-maintained trail. In Thai, Ding Dang Doi means Red Soil Mountain. Entering fee is just 70 baht. The walk to the top takes around 15 minutes, and the best time to arrive is just before sunrise or sunset. If you don't want to break a sweat, you can always hop on a ride for a small fee. But there is something about reaching the peak alone. The views always feel more magical. At the peak there is a cozy cafe with breathtaking views that are truly hard to beat. It's a place where you can easily unwind and spend hours enjoying the vibes. They serve drinks and some basic food. Prices are normal. We came 1 hour before sunset and chose the best place. After the amazing sunset, you can take a ride back down to the starting point or even to the city. This is a tough trail, but I would say it's my favorite one here in Krabi. Get ready for a long, steep climb and plenty of wildlife. We saw more in a single day here than we did in Chiang Mai over the past few months. So if you're a nature lover, this one is a must. Bring enough water, and with a normal pace, in 2 hours you're gonna reach the peak. What you're about to see up there is gonna blow your mind, and spots like this are everywhere. So if you're feeling fit and only have time for one hike, this one is the one. On the way back, don't forget to stop by the beautiful emerald pond next to the trail. If you have more time in Krabi, or just hiking is not your thing, you should definitely check out Koh Nom Sao. Another gem and super cozy cafe serving drinks and food with, we are not surprised, amazing views. This is a small family business and lovely people you really want to support. Above the cafe, there is also a great camping spot and more places to chill. The roads around this place are very scenic, so overall it's a great experience. Next destination is very special and unique. Spirit Mountain. I have no words to describe the beauty of this place. Besides for being the most unique spot for rock climbers in Thailand, this place is a home to many spiritual events. They have a couple of basic bungalows, but suitable and comfy even for bigger families. They've dedicated their life to nature and educating children through varieties of workshops. Spirit Mountain is a home for wild monkeys and many different species, so if you love nature, again, this place is a must. Even if you're not their guest, everybody is welcome to try some rock climbing or to hike around the mountain. We usually like to stay here for a day or two. Our trip wouldn't be complete without some good old kayaking through Krabi's stunning limestone cliffs and dense mangrove forests. This beautiful canal is one of our favorite places for kayaking. It's nearby any accommodation we stayed, so you should definitely check it out. You'll glide across glassy, clean water as you make your way through dense tropical greenery. We usually arrive in the late afternoon and having an entire place just to ourselves. But there were also times when we arrived a bit earlier. This whole activity shouldn't last longer than 2 hours. Kayaking in Krabi gives you the opportunity to immerse yourself even more in this unique tropical paradise. Plus, it's really fun and easy. And it costs only 300 baht. It's time to head back to the sea. To fully enjoy this activity, you're gonna need high tide. A half-an-hour drive towards Panga will take you to Thailand. Thailand is famous for its dense mangrove forests and dramatic limestone cliffs. Kayaking in the dense mangroves and between these giant cliffs, it's like entering another world. Quiet, mystical, and full of hidden corners and lagoons. But mangrove forests are much more than that. They are a safe nursery for all kinds of life. They can store much more carbon in their roots than any other forest. They purify the water, protecting the coast from floods, and so much more. Driving there is pretty easy, but you can always take a tour from the city. Next activities we're about to show you are not close to Ao Nang. They're located closer to Krabi town, so if you're staying in the area longer than 10 days, you should definitely check them out. The most famous is surely Wat Tam Sua or Tiger Cave Temple. You'll have to climb over 1,200 steep stairs to reach this beautiful golden Buddha statue located on the top of this limestone peak. The views are amazing and the whole experience is truly powerful. And while you are exploring the area, don't miss Krabi hot springs and breathtaking emerald pool. Nature in Krabi is truly magical. We'll cover all of this in our next videos, but now something what you've all been waiting for. It's finally time. Get ready, cause we are about to show you all of the best and only boat tours in Krabi you must experience. You'll see exactly how we organize the perfect trip every single time. This time we started from Klong Muang Beach, since we were staying there, but also we noticed that the tours were slightly cheaper than in Ao Nang. You don't have to book these tours online in advance. You'll find different offers everywhere. We always book this tour for 7 AM on a morning with low tide, and you'll see why in a very soon. This is 5 islands tour. All of these islands are close to the shore, so you'll be there faster than you think. This tour is packed with activities and it's surely our favorite one. Nobody wants to spend a whole day on a boat just to reach some overcrowded place. But in our case, we reached to Poda Island early and it's just us, the white sand and the beautiful sea. Your boat will drop you off at the main beach, but be sure to explore the area. There's a secret beach hidden around the corner. Next stop is one of the most famous and picturesque spots, Talewek and Tap Island. At low tide, a gorgeous sandbar appears, letting you walk all the way to Chicken Island. Be sure to remember the name of your boat. If the water level goes up, you won't be able to come back on foot, but the park ranger will call your captain. You'll find crystal clear waters and dreamy white sand beaches all around. And don't just stick to the crowd by the sandbar. Go for a walk and check out the hidden spots around. That's the beauty of a private tour. You've got all the freedom to enjoy it your own way. If you like this video so far, please click that like button and consider subscribing to our new channel. Thank you. You don't need much imagination to figure out how it got the name. Welcome to beautiful Koh Gai, or better known as Chicken Island. You'll find plenty of stunning beaches, but what really makes this place stand out is the snorkeling. Snorkeling in this area provides exceptional underwater experience, and around its wavy home, you'll probably spot the beautiful clownfish. You'll gently cruise around these tiny islands, discovering untouched beaches and hidden snorkeling gems. This is a tour we choose again and again, no matter the season. But the day isn't over yet. We're not heading back home. Our luggage is with us, and the boat will take us straight to our next destination. But first, let me quickly show you another boat tour. This one is also very popular, and the one you might consider checking out. This is of course Hong Island and its famous lagoon. If you remember, we mentioned this one during our chapter about tide forecast. In the lagoon, you can enter just during high tide. But the island is beautiful and it's definitely worth visiting. You're gonna have a chance to climb up to see one of the most beautiful viewpoints to enjoy on this stunning beach. On the way, you'll pass a few smaller islands, like this Koh Lanta. It's a tiny island, so it gets quickly packed. Overall, this tour is nice, and if you have more time in Krabi, you should definitely go for it. But in my opinion, if you have to choose just one, I would always say 5 Islands tour. So like we said, the boat didn't take us back home. This unbelievably beautiful beach is the final destination of today's boat tour. No surprises here, we landed what's easily the most exciting place in Krabi, the one and only Railay. Railay is not an island, but it can only be reached by boat. It's completely cut off from the mainland by its massive limestone cliffs. You can reach Railay from Ao Nang Beach in just 15 minutes. This ride is incredibly beautiful and scenic, and it costs just 100 baht. The boat will drop you off at Railay's main beach. So now you're here on the west coast. East Coast Beach is mostly used as a pier, but nearby is Phra Nang Cave Beach. And in the middle is the walking street, which connects these two sides. Phra Nang Beach seems to be just next to the main beach, but because of these massive cliffs, you'll have to go around in order to reach it. The moment you step off the boat, you'll feel the magic. Laid-back vibes, cozy cafes, and jaw-dropping natural beauty everywhere you look. And of course, some very unique local inhabitants. Diamond Cave is the most popular one, but let's go first to our favorite place. On Railay, every corner is a rock climber's heaven. The beach got its name after a small cave, with quite an interesting offering to the spirit of the princess. Phra Nang Cave Beach is undeniably one of the most iconic beaches in the world. You will arrive here in the afternoon during your 5 Islands tour. But if you decide to follow our itinerary, you'll stay overnight in Railay, soaking in the sunset on this postcard perfect beach. Did you know that 90% of people miss the most unique part of this beach? Just around the corner lies a hidden lagoon. This beauty is simply unreal. It's an absolute masterpiece of nature. So be sure to check it out. Phra Nang Cave Beach is the most magical during these late afternoons and also in the early mornings before boat tours arrive. As the sun goes down, we'll check into our new hotel, grab some food, and get a good rest, because tomorrow, during high tide, we're trying something wild we've never done before. It's It's the craziest adventure of the trip so far, so just sit back and enjoy. Along the way to the beach, you'll see a sign pointing to a viewpoint and a lagoon. But no, this trail isn't for just everyone. Don't forget, this is Railay, and here you'll have to rock climb to get the reward. The beginning might not seem that difficult, but if you don't feel 100% safe and confident, you shouldn't go further, as it only gets harder and harder. But if you feel okay, just keep on climbing and you'll soon reach flat ground and a beautiful forest trail leading to your first destination. Make sure to take a left when you see the first fork on the trail. Just a couple more small obstacles and you're finally there. Welcome to the stunning Railay Viewpoint. To reach this viewpoint, it typically takes no longer than 15 minutes. But don't stop here, keep exploring around, because nature in Railay is always ready to amaze. These are beautiful and rare dusky leaf monkeys. Their babies are so unique with this striking golden color. These cool monkeys are very shy and peaceful, so they spend most of their times chilling in the trees, completely opposite from macaques here in Krabi. So with a little bit of luck, you'll spot these two beautiful white eye rings in the trees.
There's viewpoint, down there is lagoon.
This short trail down to the lagoon is by far the most technical and risky one. You can do it in Thailand without a guide or special permission. But still, if you climb to the viewpoint with ease, just continue slowly and carefully and I'm sure you'll make it. Down there, nature is just out of this world. This is completely unreal. You'll enter the amphitheater of towering limestone cliffs together with this ancient tropical rainforest and its giant trees. For the moment, I truly felt like in a video game. But soon after that, we finally reached the last obstacle. As I said, climbing down to the lagoon is not a joke. And you probably won't be alone there, which maybe makes climbing a little bit more complicated, but it's also a good thing in case you need any help. It gets muddy and slippery, so please don't wear flip-flops like I did. I had to continue barefoot, and it wasn't safe nor easy. This is Railay's Princess Lagoon, one of the most unique natural gems and super fun activities you can do here in Krabi. To fully enjoy this beautiful place, make sure to be there at high tide. The bottom is a bit muddy, but the whole scenery and these amazing sounds of the jungle are pure magic. This whole adventure has the heart and soul of the movie or novel The Beach, at least for us. Surely more than Maya Bay nowadays. The way back is not much easier, and the trail gets quickly dark during afternoons, so just keep that on your mind. And that's it. Good luck. As the night falls, Railay transforms. The walking street is now teeming with life and action. We're not nightlife experts, but let me quickly show you the vibes. After the sunset, we usually wrap up the day with a good dinner and some chill time, taking a well-earned rest after a day full of exciting activities. Despite being a heaven for rock climbers, both beginners and professionals, this time we didn't have enough strength and time to try everything. After all, this is just our holiday and a well-deserved break after a beautiful and long trekking season in northern Thailand we just successfully finished. In the early morning, before the first boats arrive, Railay is a dream, calm, quiet and breathtakingly beautiful. In the stillness of the morning, both Railay Beach and Phra are at their finest. Around 9, the energy shifts. The day awakens with the first visitors.
Coming slowly.
Boat after boat after boat. But the beach is so vast and it never feels crowded. And just like that, it's already time for us to say goodbye to Railay. Let's enjoy this moment together on this short and scenic boat ride. As we return to Ao Nang and spend 2 nights at Spirit Mountain Resort, we'll be leaving behind these stunning Krabi vistas for a special, one-of-a-kind destination like no other. So if you like this video, be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Khao Sok is the most beautiful national park in Thailand and one of the oldest evergreen rainforests in the world. We've been coming here for years, so by the time we develop our own special non-mainstream approach. Instead of staying on the lake, we have a little bit different strategy that suits us better, offering a range of unique activities in this vast park. To all of you who stay with us until the very end, a big thank you. And now we'll answer some of the most frequently asked questions about Krabi on social media. The rainy season in Krabi usually runs from May to October, and as you know, in the tropics, weather can be hard to predict. But normally, May, June and July tend to have decent weather, with rain often coming in short, heavy bursts, usually in the late afternoon or evening. It's also very hot and humid, but the nature is incredibly lush and beautiful. The sea can be a bit rough and unpredictable, and some tours might not operate. So I would plan most of my activities around the coast and wait for the perfect conditions to hop on a boat for 5 islands tour. A couple of days I would surely spend on some islands like Koh Lanta. This is a fairly big island with a lot to explore. Amazing beaches, stunning waterfalls, dense mangroves and some old charming fishermen villages with real local vibes. This island has it all. And yes, there is even an ethical elephant sanctuary with 100% non-touch policy, which is really rare nowadays in the south. So be sure to check them out. If you're coming first time in Krabi, you should also visit Phi Phi Islands. Yes, during the high season it gets really crowded, but you can also take a boat and start really early before sunrise, or even better, spend a couple of nights there. Yes, it's a mainstream place and over touristy, but you should see it at least once in your lifetime. It's unbelievably beautiful. You'll explore all of the best islands in Thailand in our next videos, so be sure to subscribe to our new channel. And once again, thank you for watching this video until the very end. Feel free to write us in the comments, we'll try to reply on all of your questions. Until the next one, bye.